Is your thing on?
What thing?
Yeah,
he's on.
Turned it on, yeah.
Oh, it's upside down, so it doesn't look like the light's on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live. We are, in fact, live.
In fact.
We are recording. And here we go.
Welcome to the Tom Bernard Podcast with the family and
Alex Bernard Rasmussen.
Andy Brant Bernard.
And Kristen Burt.
And Kristen Burt. Kristen Burt Entertainment News is brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Kristen, I was looking through this morning because I was thinking maybe when we kick the show off with you every day, and by the way, there might be people coming and going because the movers are coming today to bring the new furniture to the new place. So it might be a little, oh, look at that. We already got 3 comments. There you go. By the way, we love your comments. So keep commenting because we absolutely love it. It's wonderful. But I wanted to run something by our audience and the 3 of you. I was thinking about maybe looking to start the show with the important news of the day, looking at it. That, I think, is a great idea, except for the most important news of the day today on social media. All white people are guilty of owning slaves, even if their families never owned slaves.
They've been trying to pull that one for 100 years.
And
Never works.
Who decided that's the most important news?
I know. I just don't.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
a good question.
It also depends on what social media platform you're on, because I don't see that. The only thing I see is a lot of controversy around Jillian Michaels, who was on CNN. Yeah, and I say this with great hesitation about Jillian Michaels. She also has a black daughter, and it's a weird narrative. It's a very uncomfortable narrative.
I don't think
Jillian Michaels, like the trainer person?
Yes. So from was it Greatest? What was it? Greatest Loser.
Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser. Biggest Loser. The Greatest Loser. The Biggest Loser on NBC.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting about the timing of this is that Netflix today released their Biggest Loser docuseries, which talks about a lot of the harms that show did. It's called Fit for TV, the reality of the Biggest Loser. So that might be something to watch in conjunction with all the news that's going on.
My God.
Okay, so what did she say?
What did Jillian Michaels say?
Yeah.
There was just a big battle on, I think it's on X or Facebook. I can't remember which one. Because I don't really, I don't hang to one. I try to bounce around. So what's the one I should bounce? So I go on Facebook. I go on X. What's the one that I should go on?
Not X, ever.
Not X, ever?
Ever. I'll agree with that.
Is it all just negative?
Seriously.
It's very negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a bummer.
Actually,
honestly, when we're looking for negative quotes for an article or like a contrary position, like on something we're writing, I can always guarantee go to X and find all those really negative Nellies.
Why is it so negative? Because it's owned by an Australian?
I think that the tone changed when Elon took it over. And there are less safeguards and safety mechanisms for reporting when something is, I would say, dangerous or harassment. That just doesn't exist anymore because they took away a lot of those safety mechanisms that were in place with the prior owner.
Why would he do that?
Because he did it under the guise of free speech.
Oh, okay. So hate speech is
well, and when it's sexual violence threatened against you, it's problematic. Right. And I will tell you that gets lodged against female reporters all the time.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
All the time.
I literally, when I was a little boy, I do remember, because you have to remember, I was only, I think, 15 years old, 16 years old. I think I was 15, actually, when all that violence broke out in the late 60s. Mm-hmm. And North Minneapolis, Plymouth Avenue burned to the ground. I mean, the whole neighborhood burned to the ground. It was something to watch. And I think I was 15, pretty sure I was. And now here we are all these decades later, and I still read the same hatred that was going on 60 years ago. Have we learned nothing?
Probably not.
Why can't we learn? First of all, we have, as you know, family is very important to me and Catherine. I can't wait till Catherine can come back on the show starting next week again because she's handling the movers and all that stuff. But I love my wife dearly, except when we're moving because she's a crabby as hell when we move. So I just stay away
She's
from
a little stressed
Her
out.
brain is like scrambled eggs
Yeah,
anytime
sure
that
is.
there's any sort of like difference of something.
That
She's
is
just
kind
like
of true.
about everything.
Moving's stressful. It's stressful.
Moving is the worst.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I don't know why you guys do it so much.
Well, I got to be honest
So
with you.
terrible.
Mom and I talked about it, and this will be in my lifetime anyway. The two places we have now are going to be the last two places that I will be living in because I don't want to move ever again.
Unless you have to go into a home.
Yeah, what about them?
Yes,
What if you live to be
That's what I-
110 years old and you can't
I got to
even
get this
move?
going.
That's what I tell my
Yeah.
kids. I'm like, I am not moving out of this house until you have to move me into a home. Like that's...
There you go.
You better make sure it's a fancy home. I went to visit my aunt and it was not a fancy home. It was really
Yes.
depressing.
Yeah.
Some of those places are awful.
Some of them are really
Are they?
sad.
Absolutely.
I
mean,
cried my eyes out when I left. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They're all
I've had that
kind
happen
of sad
before,
in their own way. I mean, even if they are really nice, it's still, it's where people go to wait out the end. It's a sad thing.
I have another aunt though that's also, both of them have different levels of Alzheimer's, and another one's in a fancy one, and it's just very active and very they, even when they are in the later stages, they're still really interacting with them, trying to keep them social, doing activities, taking them off grounds, and that doesn't happen at the other place. So it just it's hard to see when you're going to visit a loved one.
They're very expensive though. I remember my grandpa was in he moved into a memory care facility when he wasn't having terrible trouble with his memory, and then it got worse and worse. But I remember when he first moved in, I went over there to have lunch with him, and he went, I have $1 million, which lets me live here for 3 more years.
Oh,
I
you
was
talking
like-
about Don?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years.
That's how
Boy.
expensive. But it was like it was a really nice place. But yeah, they're real expensive.
They are very expensive. I mean, some like
But
12,000, 15,000 a month.
Yeah.
A month. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think too, with, Medicaid cuts, that's going to be have a big impact on some of the homes. I think it's going to be tough for a lot of people.
Speaking of that, they're talking Medicaid cuts, and they're also talking about going after Anthony Fauci like there's no tomorrow, because that boy lied like a sumbitch to make tens of millions of dollars. What, is there anybody that won't lie like a rug just to make money?
I'm pretty sure it's every politician.
It is. I would have to agree with you. These politicians are the worst they've ever been.
Even the ones that maybe go in with the idea that I really want to help people, but I don't think that the system allows them to help people. So when they go in with just this, tunnel vision, then they realize, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to get anything done. And then you have lobbyists who are sitting there just going, if I give you $50,000 for your campaign or $100,000, maybe you can vote this in the next bill.
30 years ago, The Simpsons had one. I think Krusty the Clown wanted to get a bill passed. And, the first 25 minutes of the episode or whatever, well, I guess it would be 20 minutes, were them, campaigning and that sort of thing, getting signatures and that sort of stuff. And then eventually they realized that the only way to get this done is to add it on as a rider for a more popular bill.
Yep.
And that's how they got it passed.
Yep.
And they were like, that's the system. And it's still the system.
Mm-hmm.
Super depressing because, again, we vote these people in office and then they don't serve us. None of them.
No, I know two politicians that I still like. The rest of them you can have. It just makes no sense to me. Well, again, we talked about yesterday. I think you had already. Oh, you weren't on the show yesterday, so you couldn't.
I wasn't.
I talked about the fact that it's the what is it? The 18th anniversary of the bridge collapse at I-35.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
that was
the anniversary, on the 1st or something, right?
Yeah, the 1st of August.
It was a while ago.
Oh, it wasn't yesterday. Okay.
No.
But I mean, it was this month.
Okay.
And they had somebody look at that bridge, a group of people look at that bridge. They came back and said that bridge is not safe. It needs to be redone, and it needs to be redone immediately. They said, we don't have any money to do that. We can't do it. And the bridge collapsed, killed 13 people and injured 140 more. Where did that money go? Why didn't they have money set aside for bridge, I don't know what you would call it.
Maintenance, repair. Yeah. Well, I think too, if you really dive deep into it, infrastructure in the United States is falling apart. We built all these incredible bridges, streets, highways, all of that, but then we didn't maintain them, and now a lot of that is falling apart. And I would hate to think that we have more tragedies like what happened, in your area over a bridge or a tunnel or whatever.
I just don't understand. Your job is not to make money for yourself. As a politician, your job is to serve the people, which would mean keeping the bridges safe for them to cross. Right.
And I honestly hate even listening to politicians debate healthcare when I'm like, you have very lovely healthcare paid for. All of your insurance is paid for because we voted you in. You've got a nice salary. And then you just see, every single time someone has a medical emergency, and I'm just talking about like circles of people that I know here in Los Angeles, there's a GoFundMe because people cannot afford those medical bills because their insurance isn't covering it all. And all of a sudden you have, this is actually a great example. So KFI, which is one of our local Los Angeles stations, the board operator at the Tim Conway Jr. show had a massive car accident last week. His car flipped over and exploded, and like Good Samaritans actually pulled over and pulled him out of the wreckage. So he works for iHeart. He works for iHeartRadio, and Tim Conway Jr. started a GoFundMe because he was working his full-time job at iHeartRadio, but also was doing Uber Eats on the side as a delivery driver because he couldn't pay all of his bills. And he's going to be out for months because he needs surgery on his hand. And of course, he's a board operator. He needs his hand. And it's just one of those situations you think, here is your high profile radio personality making sure that his employee is taken care of, which is amazing. But understand his employer-based insurance is not going to cover the hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical bills he's going to have.
But how did we end up like this? Again, politicians are put in place to serve the people, and they just don't do that anymore, and they haven't for a long time.
Correct.
How did that even happen? Has it always been this way?
Well, I think to me, I always look at like the influence of lobbyists that impact our industries that are supposed to serve the people. So if health insurance lobbyists can go and give a politician a pile of money to be like, vote against serving people to get, cancer treatment, anything like that. Well, that just sounds absurd to me.
It just doesn't make any sense. Take care of the people, and then let's worry about, putting money in your own pocket, you filthy bastards.
Yeah, because I want all of you collectively. I don't care where you voted. I want you all to be taken care of if you need help. Because we pay our tax dollars. I want my tax dollars to go to good, not politicians' pockets.
I agree. I just took a little peek at X just to see what's on today. Racism. It's all the entire thing is just blowing up about.
Did we just tell you not to go on X?
Yeah, literally.
Well, no, like I said, I was just checking out to see what's on there, and it's exactly what you guys said.
No,
so stop.
It's just
you guys maybe start him a TikTok account, and he can just get like puppy, like get his algorithm.
Yeah, well, talking about puppies.
I don't think you can get a new TikTok account anymore, can you?
You can.
Yeah,
you still can.
They unlocked that ages ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was Yeah, you're fine. So, but he could totally just give him like dogs and like old TV shows, like Hollywood nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would love that. And
there's people out there, all they do is they talk about like what their family's up to, and like what it's like being a mom and that sort of thing, and they will get millions and millions of views on every single video.
You know what's really weird about those accounts, though?
A lot of things.
Yes. But the accounts that show their children get like 15 times more audience than the ones that don't show their children, which is creepy.
Well, when you put your kids in their gymnastics, dance, and swimwear, that's where you get into trouble too.
Yes.
Okay, so
I do that.
So I should go on TikTok. You said that's where I should go.
And just have like happy videos cross your feed.
Joy.
Yeah, but how do you find out what the news of the world is if you're just looking at puppies?
You don't need to know.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, but it's my job to report the news.
No, it's not. You make your own job. You can talk about whatever you want.
I think a lot of your listeners love hearing about your family life and where you went to dinner. And I know that sounds totally maybe like just banal, but it's actually lovely because
oh, I think it's great.
When you were on the radio, yes, you had to talk about the news, but you don't anymore because you own your own podcast. You can talk about whatever you want. You don't have to talk about the news.
We can make it a podcast about I don't know, stargazing if we wanted. Look at that star.
I'd be A-okay.
And Tom, we'd like to hear about what you did because we all do these things with our family. We'll go to dinner and we have these ordinary moments, but they're relatable, and that's how you create community.
Dinner table talk. That's what a lot of our audience has called it in the past, and that it makes sense. I mean, it just sounds like we're all sitting there at the table talking to one another, and they're just listening in on the conversation, and they like that.
And Tom, I have a story I could share.
Yeah, what?
I have a story I can share about what I saw yesterday that you might care about.
All right. I'm ready.
Yesterday, I was at the Burbank Studios, which was formerly NBC Studios, where The Tonight Show was filmed, because I was on the Days of Our Lives set yet. Days of Our Lives did not move. But I was able to see the actual Tonight Show studio yesterday because it was open, and just obviously the set isn't there, but just to be able to see the history. And one of the actors who has been on the show a very long time just said in the era of Johnny Carson, it was a who's who of Hollywood walking through their hallways every single day, Monday through Friday. And so I said, I got to take you to lunch and find out all of those great stories because I'm sure there's a lot of them.
That's cool.
It is indeed. No question about it. Alex, you can see the messages, can you not?
They're talking about healthcare and stuff.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. What about healthcare?
Well, they're just, I don't know. That's a joke. And
it's a joke?
Jim Wagner just said there's nothing wrong with reporting positive news. How about that?
There you go.
We can all find really bad news all day long, but we should pull some positive stories.
A listener has an idea. We should get a spray bottle and squirt anyone who tries to go on X during the show.
I like it.
Tries to go on X.
I'd be spraying Mom a lot.
Anti-negative. I know. She is worse than Dad is. She's on X all the time, and she started, she's using the term boomers and that sort of thing.
Yes,
it's
she needs to. I have long said I would like to start a petition to get Mom off of X.
Really?
And it's honestly changed her personality.
It has, yeah.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it
She's
has.
a lot
She's more loving
into the whole terminally online political guy.
Yeah, she needs to get off of X. It's awful.
Your mom's a pretty tough woman, though, so that's part of it. She's very proud of that.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to be on X at all, ever.
So X is that bad?
It's horrible.
Mm-hmm. X is toxic. I'll be honest. Yes. I had to get off.
Yeah.
Even when it was Twitter, it was.
I was gonna say I haven't had.
It used to be Twitter. That's when I first went on there.
Yeah,
Twitter.
no, and it was bad 10 years ago.
Yeah, I had a Twitter when I was when Twitter first came up, and I was like, this is not for me, and haven't had one since.
And I'll give you an example, and then we can move on to other news, whatever. But I can't remember where I was. It was Facebook or Twitter, or I don't know where the hell I was. But apparently Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently his daughter went off on Minnesota, or there was some, I didn't even read what she said, but her picture was there. And I responded, God, she looks just like Joe Rogan. And I didn't mean she looks like a guy.
Oh, no, you didn't do that, Tom.
I just meant she could be Joe Rogan's sister.
No.
I mean, it wasn't negative in any way. You look like a guy.
No.
That's not what
Tom, you need thoughts that should stay off of your keyboard.
But she looks like she could be Joe Rogan's sister.
Okay, so then you should have said that, not she looks just like Joe Rogan.
She looks like Joe Rogan, you know.
But okay.
Oh God! Now you got to tiptoe everywhere because
You
everybody's
don't have to tiptoe. You just
sensitive.
can't.
You know what?
Like
But
a
you
guy.
can say it here. You could say it here because this is your podcast and your audience will know the
Yeah.
tone.
But if you say somebody looks like a guy, people are going to take that as she looks like a guy.
No, what I meant was no. Never mind. I'm never going to get by this.
I know what you
It's
meant.
Tim Walls' daughter. I'm gonna fact check to this.
Hope's her, yeah,
Tim-
Hope Walls.
Hope,
Hope
let's see.
Walls.
I was gonna say,
But I
gotta
mean,
Google
like Joe Rogan looks like a little meatball, and Hope Walls is cute.
it. Does look like a.
That's kinda
I
cool.
can see some resemblance between.
Do you see what I'm? That's all I meant.
I need to Google Joe Rogan too, because honestly, I don't really know what he looks like.
Yeah, she looks so. She could be his cousin or sister.
Daughter.
Yeah.
How old is Joe
I mean, they
Rogan?
both
50
kind of
something?
have that like
He's in his
rounded
50s.
head.
Yeah, they got a round head,
Yeah.
and she has all of her hair back, so it looks like she's bald in the
Well,
picture.
I've got a big round head. Do I look like Joe Rogan?
Your head
No.
it's more like long, whereas
Yeah,
their
you
heads
don't
are
have a
like
circle
spherical.
face.
Yeah.
I do
Like-
look like Snarl. It's like
There you go.
That's
Just do that all the time.
just constantly do that.
It'll look
That's
great.
great.
What do you think is causing the negativity of
Hide my feet.
the X's of the world and all the? Why are people so incredibly negative on those
It's
sites?
a human condition.
Yeah, you can because you can be. Some people are angry, and they're usually, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and
Yep.
all of those sayings. It's like the ones that have the complaints are always the ones that are the loudest. Like if you go and look at reviews
Mhm.
on things, people are like 10 times more likely to review something negatively than they are positively.
Really?
It's just
Why?
anytime I go somewhere and I'm like, this was fantastic, I'm like, I need to like leave a review or something, because a lot of the time it's like, it took me an hour and a half to get my food. One time I was there and,
Yeah.
whatever, but it's just, and if you are on the internet, like Mom, I'm sure her ex
Like
is just,
Mom.
I'm sure her ex is just like a giant feed of negative political problems, because that's what she comments on and shares and stuff like that. So then the internet is going to feed you more of that.
more
Like Chris-
negativity. Yeah.
Hers are all like cats. Mine are like dogs and kids and cats doing weird, like mine's most just like animals doing weird things, kids being silly.
Yeah.
Did you get in on the Hamilton trend? Everyone dressing like Lin-Manuel Miranda, like all the girls like making his.
No,
That's a good one. I'll send it to you. Are you on TikTok or are you only on Instagram?
I'm only on Instagram. I do not.
Okay, I will find it on Instagram because right now it's trending big time on TikTok and it usually
Oh, okay.
goes
it's like
over to Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I will send you one because it's really funny. So they're
Okay.
acting out one of the scenes. So
Fantastic. Yeah, TikTok, I was just like, I don't think that my brain can handle this. I think it would short circuit with just
that's
how,
fine.
like,
Everyone has their platform. You know what I mean? Like that, you go to the one that you enjoy the most and where you can handle, and then you don't have to scroll all day. But I think you'd like the Hamilton trend.
I was like, I don't need another thing. I just whatever.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah, and it always ends up on Instagram anyway. So it's like, well, I see it eventually.
People paying
Yeah.
attention to our video are now aware of why I'm running around and doing stuff during the show. They just saw a sound panel fall off the wall. These sound panels I
did?
bought earlier, that's over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
these
did.
sound panels I bought earlier this week have the worst adhesive in the world. So I'm
Amazing.
re-sound paneling
It's like
everything
Scotch tape.
as they fall off. I actually have these things, little adhesive dealies. And
I was gonna say they have little because we use those
Yeah.
in school all the time. The
I'm
little
gonna put that one
adhesive
back up
dots. Yeah.
with one of those, probably
Those are
during the
stronger.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to send me their dog or cat photos, I'm not mad. You can slide in my DMs and send animal pictures because it makes me happy.
Fantastic.
Well,
That's
there's
the
nothing like
greatest
being
thing.
happy. Nothing like
Cats are
being happy, no
hilarious.
question about it. But let me close with this because I know you got to go. I do have a different life than 99% of people. I do understand that. I've had a great life and all the rest of it. I've been in love with the same woman for 45 years. We love our children. We love our grandchildren. It's very important to spend a lot of time with our children and grandchildren. And I think maybe most people don't have that. Do you think that might be true, that they just don't have that?
I don't know about most, but a lot.
A lot, yeah. That's really unfortunate because The greatest thing is like I'm sitting outside. It's beautiful outside today, Kristen, just gorgeous. And our new place is really quiet. There are trees everywhere. So if even a sound tried to get in, the density of the trees would knock it down.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just sitting outside this wonderful, beautiful day. It's like 78 degrees, just gorgeous. And around the corner, here come Fawn and Sage. And it made my day even better. You know, why don't people see it that way? I see my kids, I see my grandkids, I see my wife. It makes me happy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just having a really hard time. Like, prices are going up, their salary isn't going up, and it's every day is a fight. And when you're in fight mode for a long time, it's really hard. And I think about this yesterday. It was supposed to be a press junket day for the daytime soap. And it was me and one other outlet. And I was like, where are these other outlets? I won't name them, but they're well known in the for covering daytime television. And the publicist was like, they no longer have West Coast correspondents because they can't afford them anymore. Right. And we're at a place where there's just not enough employees and people are working multiple jobs or in one job, but working multiple roles because people have been laid off. So it's one of those situations where, it's just kind of a bummer. This should have been like a big, fun, day on set, and it just was quiet because people are losing their jobs.
And what is that all about now? What is this big, huge money press that's going on now? God, it's just
on for 5 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, because prices just keep going up, like Kristen said, and then people like budgets of companies don't get any bigger, and so then they fire people, and then less people have jobs and less money to spend. It's just kind of
really sad.
The economic climate.
It is indeed. Well, let me put it this way. At least I can say that when I say things like, Kristen, it's always a joy to see you. I love having you on the show. I'm not making that up. I actually feel that way.
Oh, nice.
I'm always happy to join you every morning.
I know. That's
my day.
It's very, very nice. I guess we got very lucky, the people that we settled in and we have on the show and how we work together and all. I got to believe that 3 generations of most families could never work together. Do you think that's probably true? I hope
I was thinking, I'm like, my family could do it. I mean, we wouldn't agree a lot, but we could do it.
Well, that might be good that you don't agree a lot. So that part's fine. But yeah, there are people literally I have noticed that have kind of an attitude because I love my family so much. They don't like that. It's weird. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It's too bad. All right. Tough. Well, we'd love to have you on for another 45 minutes, but you got to go.
I got to go work. But I will see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks for your extra time. Appreciate
of course, no problem.
Maybe the studio will be done by the time you come in.
You never know. You never know. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye. See you Monday. We'll be right back. Just a couple seconds, taking a break. From Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands-free, but you can't have your phone in your hand for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand. You're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a second to talk about my bank, North American Banking Company. As a business owner, you're always looking for opportunities to grow, and that's where North American Banking Company can help. Their business banking team offers tailored solutions, whether you're expanding your team, opening a new location, or upgrading equipment. Because they're locally owned, loan decisions are made right here in the Twin Cities, which means faster approvals and more flexibility to meet your needs. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, why not bank with my friends? And again, I say, I call them my friends because they are my friends. I'm not just making that up. Milski. At North American Banking Company, visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That's better.
There
It
we
was
go.
too loud for you?
Yeah, the music was like, oh.
Okay,
we
we
have
are
a
back.
speaker in studio so everyone can hear the music and Kristen, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it might not be loud on your end, the audience, but
Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything for our end.
loud in here.
Well, it's going to be great. I mean, look, this studio is coming together very, very nicely.
It's
There's
coming together.
a lot of work, no question about
Coming
it.
together.
But
La la la.
what are you doing?
That's what it's like in my brain,
It's the
Dad. I
coming
don't know what to tell
together
you. It's
Okay,
like,
so it's Friday. So what do you guys got for the weekend?
Sage is doing a triathlon tomorrow.
He's doing a triathlon?
Sure is. Doing a triathlon. It's a 100-yard swim, a 5-mile bike ride, and a 1-mile obstacle run.
Who couldn't do that?
Yeah, especially when you're 7.
When
Yeah,
7
he's
years
doing
old.
that in the morning, and then either Dan and Sage or all 4 of us are going to the Vikings game. Maybe. I mean,
Where you are?
either
Is
for
that
sure.
Sunday
Dan
or
and
tomorrow?
Sage are tomorrow. It's
It
Saturday.
is tomorrow. Yeah, I thought so.
For sure, Dan and Sage are going. I don't know if Fawn and I are going to go because they have 2 tickets, and we were like maybe going to buy 2 more, but Fawn might not care to go. Which is
Yeah.
fine. And then Sunday, we are starting to watch. Next week, I'm going to have an extra kid or 2 every day
Why?
because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are going out of town, and we are watching their children.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not watching all 3 of them at once. They've like separated them all because anybody that's had young children at any point in school can attest to the fact that by the end of the summer, most kids don't like siblings don't like each other anymore because they've just
yeah.
been around each other too much and they argue all the time.
Fawn and Sage aren't like that.
Sometimes,
Well, they
not as
can,
bad.
but
Yeah,
not-
not as
yeah.
bad as I hear from other people. But there are some days where I'm just like, you can't be in the same room anymore for 2 hours. Go
Yeah.
away. Because they just bicker. But it's not too bad. But anyway, so yeah, we'll have my 8-year-old niece for 3 days, my 4-year-old niece for 3 days, and 9-year-old niece for 3 days, 4-year-old niece for 3 days, and my 7-year-old nephew for 2 days.
Perfect.
We're going to bring them all. I'm going to have to bring the 4-year-old here
Uh-oh.
Oh,
during
God.
this. So I don't know how that'll go, but we'll try.
You got to give it a whirl.
My kids will hopefully be able to wrangle her. I'll just be like, here, watch this movie and have snacks. And hopefully that'll like keep her subdued because she's kind of a wild woman.
Oh, well. I do have to figure out how to be able to read our
Well, a lot of it is just them having conversation with each other,
right,
which is
yeah,
great.
but that's great, yeah.
But yeah, triathlon, eat, drink, sleep.
But I saw Officer Dave said, "Oh, good for him." I did
the
see that one.
triathlon, yeah.
Also, that's what it
4-year-old
was.
on the podcast, Aowen on the podcast. I don't know how that would go.
Oh,
She'd just be yelling.
Oh,
yeah.
who we got?
Who do we got?
What do you want? Open the door. It's not locked. You just have to push. What's up? Fawn is entering
What's up,
the
Fawny?
situation. I don't know what she's doing.
Why? You can just open the door. You don't have to knock.
Yeah, you can just come in.
You
Yeah, that
can
door
come
is a
in.
little.
It's not the greatest door.
Yeah, it's hard to close a little
It's
bit.
fine. Don't worry about God. Yeah, don't say that around your mother. Your mother's going to replace everything in this building.
Yeah, she sure is.
Yeah.
Honest to
don't do
God.
that, Mom.
Nana likes to go out and doll things. Although I will tell the one thing I will say about this place that we had such a laugh about. I don't know. God bless them. It was your place. You do it, decorate it however you want. But the lighting fixtures in this house are the weirdest I've ever seen.
I haven't really paid attention.
You haven't seen the one in the dining room and the kitchen?
Well, the swoopy one?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
That's,
thing's hideous.
I mean, it's
And the other one looks like you're in China or something. It looks like a hat.
I've noticed. I'll have to look.
Okay, you have to look.
I'll pay
No question
attention.
about it. Fawn, we're talking about how We just love having you kids around, and it really adds a lot to our lives. Are you gonna put your mic on?
What's your brother doing? Is he alive? Yeah. Okay, good.
I would hope he's still alive. That'd be good.
You never know. I have to see which mic you have.
I mean, the thing about one of the things that I have to deal with, and
You
what?
have 3.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
so what were you saying? Or what were you going to say?
Foot.
Okay, you can see your foot. That's nice.
I was just saying how you can't show our feet on here because they're
That's
weird feet people.
Like what? People get carried away by feet.
What?
Oh, good God.
Apparently, some people, yes.
Okay, good for
Anyway.
you. No question.
Wow.
Fawn.
What?
How are you? What's the latest? Fawn got these mini mics.
Yeah.
She's taking after her grandfather. And she got these mini mics and they're Bluetooth and then you plug them into like a phone or an iPad or something. And she's like for interviewing people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
I've got one on
she's-
right now.
Oh, I see that. So
Yeah,
does your mom.
2 of them. And then there's like a little Bluetooth thing that you put into like an iPad or a phone and then it records the audio. And you can do it while you're doing a video too.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so Fawn, she's taking after you, I guess.
There you go. Fawn, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
When you're talking about how wonderful your grandfather is at school, do
Yeah.
people like it or do they want you to be quiet?
I haven't really noticed.
You don't know because you don't do it. Is that what you're saying?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you.
Like my friend's mom listens to your podcast.
Oh, that's nice. What's your friend's mom's name?
What
Just her
friend?
first name.
I.
Oh, Callie.
I think
Okay,
our
I'll-
podcast
Is the
audience
mom.
can spell.
Yeah, they probably can. I would say that's probably true.
Shout out to Callie if you're listening.
Hey,
Yeah.
Callie.
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
You got the big heart going, do you?
Yeah, Fawn's playing it fast and loose with being on camera.
Okay,
whatnot.
As
Sage.
long as her face isn't on there or
That's
whatever.
all you care about.
Sage should probably be in here for this thing because I want to talk a little sports.
I hear him
Sports.
He's
Because-
playing a game.
hollering.
He is out there hollering.
Well, while we, I mean, I guess you can go get Sage if you want to. Do we want to get Sage in here?
Well, I just
Or
want
is
to
he
ask.
busy?
I want to ask him a
He's
couple of
playing
questions.
a game. He's in the middle of it. I was like,
Is he playing
Sage
Fortnite?
was like,
No, not for.
Is he playing League of Legends?
well,
League
he's
of
playing
Legends.
Minecraft.
No, he's not. The only games he's allowed to play are on the PBS Kids game.
That's
now.
what Ethan plays. They're for little kids.
Yes,
You're a little
but
old for them, I
Sage-
would say, Fawn.
Sage still.
Yeah, the only thing I usually
Fawn's
do
not a-
on there is the Odd Squad ones, but like. they're
Yeah.
Fawn's
fun
just
anymore.
not generally
No.
a fan of games and at all.
Well, and I don't think the PBS Kids games are definitely like 6 and under kind of games. Like
Yeah,
you
they're
can-
all very simple and
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
like
Ethan
nothing.
can play the vast majority of them.
And that's
so.
why I am like, if you want to play a game, those are your games because I want them to be simple and that's what you're going to play
Yep.
for until you're 12.
Until you're 12.
You're not allowed. Well,
No, until you're 10.
I plan on not having any gaming consoles in our house.
No?
No.
What about a handheld?
No.
What about a Game Boy Advance?
No.
No? What about
Why?
a Sega
If I have
Nomad?
anything to, because they're just so addictive and you, especially with boys, you just hear how they just get sucked in and that's all they want to do
Yeah.
during all their waking hours. And Andy was like that when he was a kid.
Oh, trying to blame it on
I'm
Andy.
not blaming it. I just like have firsthand experience of that's all my childhood. I remember Andy in the basement playing video games.
Yep. That's what I remember about
I don't
my
even-
childhood, too.
That's what he did.
Whenever I'm at my cousin's house,
Mm.
she's been on the podcast before.
Ivy.
Has she?
Yeah, Ivy.
Ivy was once, yes. I had a
The one that
babysitter.
looks
Oh.
like me.
kind of.
Yeah.
They have a Nintendo.
Yeah, they have Nintendo Switch.
They have a Switch?
Switch, yeah. And so Sage over
That's
there
the
will
only-
play like Super Smash Bros. And
Mm.
like Mario
Yeah.
Kart and stuff. And I'm
That's
like,
the only-
great,
That's
enjoy.
the only time I want to play video games. I don't even play Mario and that stuff. I play Just Dance.
Oh, they got Just Dance?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just Dance has been around for like 20 years.
Forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ivy's sister, Eowyn,
Who will be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, true. And also, when we were playing Just Dance, me and Ivy were, and then she was like, "I want to play," and we were like, "No,"
No.
because
How old is she?
4.
Yeah,
but
that's too young.
She did do it.
Yeah.
Every time she did it, she beat us.
Well.
She didn't even do the action. She was just like,
just doing whatever.
she jumped.
Just Dance loves improv.
Oh.
And me and Ivy did improv.
Didn't like it?
Just didn't work.
Yeah.
Maybe when you're tiny, Just Dance is like, sure.
Yeah, it's like, I
Good
don't
for
know
you.
what limbs are limbs, so I'm just going to say yes. You did a good job.
Great.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But like me and Ivy like copied Awen. Nothing happened. We switched remotes. Nothing.
Like I said, maybe it's
I
because
was
she's
like-
little.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were
I
still
mean,
like,
I honestly wouldn't doubt that the game would have like a little kid bonus. It's like,
Truly.
sure, you're a little kid, you win. It'll
Yeah,
make you feel
great.
good. Why
Enjoy.
not?
Margaret says, or MB says,
But once
dance video games are fun and get the kids moving.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once I played
What was that?
Sage.
Sage is having fun upstairs
Here,
with
will you
something.
go check on him when we
Jeez.
take a commercial?
Yeah, why don't we take a commercial break and check on him?
Yeah.
Just like a lot of
Thank
Thank
pounding.
you.
going
Yeah,
on.
and like he's been hollering and squealing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the
Sage.
games are not that exciting. Let me
Sage.
tell
Well,
you.
I think he's moved on to something physical.
I would assume so.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a
You
break.
good?
We'll figure out what's going on. Be right back. Let's take a second to talk about my bank, to be North American Banking Company. As a business owner, you're always looking for opportunities to grow, and that's where North American Banking Company can help. Their business banking team offers tailored solutions, whether you're expanding your team, opening a new location, or upgrading equipment. Because they're locally owned, loan decisions are made right here in the Twin Cities, which means faster approval and more flexibility to meet your needs. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, why not bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Many car dealers try to create an extreme
Farmers.
sense of urgency. Does anybody really buy it?
We gotta sell 100 cars by Saturday to get the boss off the roof. Or, I mean, you'll never see these rebates again. And oh, yeah, your trade will never be worth more.
Really? I asked Jim Paul from Valley Buick GMC in Apple Valley and Valley GMC in Hastings his thoughts.
I don't even know what to say. I hope folks are smarter than that.
Has there really ever been a time when it was urgent?
Probably not, but this tariff environment might be a first. Valley has several hundred pre-tariff units on the ground. Who knows what's going to happen with the tariffs, but these are really safe buys. Going forward, Valley's committed to make whatever the situation is as painless as possible, like we've always done.
Where can we find you then?
Get them pre-tariff. Hurry, hurry, hurry. When they're gone, they're gone. And man,
At a Valley store in Apple Valley or Hastings or valleycardealers.com. Certainly not on a roof.
Put on a mic and laugh.
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening. You're listening to me. Your customers are listening to me, and they'll hear me promote your business. The Tom Bernard Podcast attracts thousands of listeners who are loyal, engaged, and ready to support businesses they trust. Our podcast has helped numerous businesses increase traffic, sales, and brand recognition. We're not just about ads, we're about results. Whether you're a local business or a national brand, we offer custom advertising packages designed to fit your unique needs and goals. Our audience spans multiple demographics, allowing you to target your ideal customers with precision, from millennials to baby boomers and everyone in between. With the broad reach of the show, passionate following, your business will see increased visibility and awareness, translating into more customers and sales. You ready to get started? Visit tombernardshow.com, click on the partner tab, and let's discuss how we can grow together by working together to grow your business. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Andy, I've been noticing something because I pop on once in a while and check out numbers, and all. Our numbers continue to grow every day, it looks like.
I think so. I haven't checked in a while because I've been busy.
You've been
building a house.
busy, yeah. But I kept an eye on it, and it's doing really, really well. I mean, it's a new idea, so I thought it might take a while, but it's really it's really doing quite well. So thank you to all you people that tune in every day and listen to the show. And the one thing I will tell you about podcasting that gets a little weird, there's a lot of podcasts that are basically very negative. Like everything.
True crime is like the biggest genre on earth right now. It's
No,
literally
never-
just like, and then someone was murdered.
Yeah.
I've never listened to a true crime
I wouldn't
podcast.
either.
I don't understand.
Sorry, Cassie, if you're listening. I know you do one, but
Oh, Cassie does one?
definitely not for me. It's so negative. It's just like
Kristen loves true crime podcasts.
every white woman loves true crime podcasts.
Not me.
Kristen Burt loves true crime
Loves them.
podcasts. Really?
Mhm.
It's like the
I would
thing.
never have known that.
Yeah.
They
She
literally
talks-
just
she
like
talked about
listen
it
to a
before.
story about how someone was jogging and then they got murdered and then their body was found 20 years later.
Ooh,
It's like,
murder.
Do
Ooh,
you
murder.
think?
Great. That's
Do
what
you
Fawn
think
said.
because of my family's life on my mother's side, that's why I don't like that stuff?
Well, no, I just think it. I mean, but that could definitely play a part in it because you actually know people that were murdered.
3 of them.
Nana's
Yes.
calling you.
You can. Why don't you turn your mic off and go talk to her?
Yeah. Fine, Nana.
Why is she calling me during the podcast?
Well, let's try to check in and see what's up.
I have no interest in listening to that type of thing either. Like, I don't.
When they do them, are the guys like, and then?
well, it's almost always women, but
Oh, it's always women, really?
the hosts, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, well, I mean, there's two kinds basically. Like there's the, like let's chat and giggle about this kind of thing, like it's some sort of fun thing, which is
Yeah.
weird to me. And that's usually hosted by women. And
God,
they're like,
that
oh,
surprises me.
let's just, treat this like it's some sort of show that happened or something. And then, yeah, there's like the spooky narrator with the thunderstorm sound effects and everything talking about like, oh, and then he slowly opened the door. It's like, I don't know. We didn't exactly grow up around a whole lot of murder,
I
and
did not.
No, you
no,
guys. did
neither of
not,
us are
no.
into that sort of thing either. It's
No.
not. It's not like it makes me like hits too close to home or something. It's just I don't know. I don't see the point in surrounding yourself with that sort of negativity.
Exactly.
I don't
yeah.
like
Scary.
negative shows like that either.
Mhm.
Like we got into The Walking
Well-
Dead for a little bit, and what's the problem?
What fun?
What?
The movers are coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know.
Movers are
They're on
coming.
their way
The
now.
movers are coming. The movers are
They're
coming.
British are
already
coming.
ready at 11:30.
Well, we only have what 15 more minutes. So.
Yeah.
I will say I
15
did.
more minutes.
Oh dear, I guess. I'll
Well,
have to
too
get in my
bad.
car.
We're doing a show.
I mean, I liked like Bones and Castle and stuff, and that I suppose had murder in it, but that
does,
wasn't real.
It's not real.
That's the other thing is, yeah, like I can see Monk I watched a lot of. I really liked Monk. And I think Monk is all about murder or close to all about murder.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's not real and it's kind of like secondary to the whole thing. Like it's not about murder, it's about solving a crime.
Yes.
You just
yeah,
you need a crime to solve. So there you go, here's your
Yes.
crime. And the rest of it is like, Monk is funny, that sort of thing. But like, yeah, we watched The Walking Dead. I think I watched the first like 3, maybe 4 seasons. And
Mhm.
like it was fine. There was a lot of it I didn't like. Like everything just kind of, it felt like they were living in a world where God exists, but he hates people.
God
Because
hates
every
people.
time anything
That's not
good
good.
happened to anyone in The Walking Dead, the next episode, 10,000 horrible things happened. And it's like,
Really?
can't we just like, I mean, I get it. It's a zombie movie. It's the post-apocalypse. It's not positive, but like, can't we have a 3-episode stretch where nothing horrible happens?
Yeah.
It wears on you.
Yeah.
And then it just got even more gruesome and brutal. And eventually I was just like, you know what?
Not
This
for
isn't
me.
fun. I don't know. I don't get it.
I feel like House and Castle and Monk and stuff like that are kind of along the same lines as like House.
Yeah,
Where
there's a lot of
it's-
medicine, but it's about House and his team.
But it's like a team, a team and their dynamics and they're solving a problem.
Right.
No, you're not, because you don't even know where you're ordering it from. There's 8 bajillion Starbucks.
What are you ordering? You're
She's on
ordering
the
Starbucks?
app.
She's going to order a cappuccino in Wyoming.
She likes their
Yeah.
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, those are
What's he
good.
doing up there?
I don't know why he's.
That the thumping doesn't
Yeah,
show
you
up on
can't
my.
hear it.
No, but I mean, it's
I
just,
got a high pass filter on here.
oh, there you go.
All right. Well, we're not going to Wayzata. We're not going anywhere near there, so don't do that. Anyway.
Yeah, so pipe down.
Joe wanted us to talk about, it is the yesterday was VJ Day, Victory in Japan Day, the end of World War II.
Oh yeah, right.
So yeah, it's how was that 1945?
I believe it was 45.
So was it the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II?
I would think
When
so.
When did World War II end? Google will tell me.
45 sounds about right.
Let's see. VJ Day was 1945. So yeah, we're 80 years out of World War II. And yet there's still a movie about it every year. Or a video game.
But that's because people love to go to battle. How many wars have we had since World War II?
Technically 0.
Well,
it's the last time we declared war was World War II.
Right. Declaring war is different. You're absolutely right.
But I mean, we've been involved in 100 wars since then. But
and what are they almost always about? Are they always about money?
I mean, for a while it was about stopping the spread of communism.
Right.
That's what Vietnam and Korea were about. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Someone in the chat will probably correct me. I wasn't exactly around during Vietnam or Korea.
Right.
That's what I get. And I also didn't pay attention in school, but I osmosed information as I went on. And then the Middle East was a combination of terrorism and oil, I think. I don't know. I don't know if the oil thing was even real. People were always like, oh, we're going to get their oil. But then I don't know if that's even true or not. Oh, he says VE was... Oh, I think it was actually VE Day.
Victory over Europe?
Victory in Europe.
Victory in Europe.
I guess. I mean, that would have been like Germany surrendering, that sort of thing.
So that was 1945 as well?
Yeah, it all happened very quickly.
It did, yes. No question about it.
Charlie says, sounds right to me. Well, there you go. As long as I got his endorsement.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
I think I got it right.
Great.
I have never understood that whole situation. Is it always about money? I mean, did communism come into be?
No, communism was about power.
But that's what I mean. Power, so they get all the money. The guys at the top get all the money.
Arguably, yes. But like the whole terrorism thing, 9/11 and all that, that wasn't about money.
No.
Not technically. That was about religion.
Still a religion. They're still battling over it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I've never understood about that. Because there were people that wouldn't allow me to walk on the sidewalk in front of their house because I was Catholic when I was a little kid.
Yeah, there's not much of that anymore.
No, there's not a whole lot of that anymore. And I thought, what would a 6-year-old little Catholic boy do to harm your income, sir?
I've never income there.
Well, what is it about?
So you disagree with me? I mean, well,
different than I do.
I mean, like half of your family doesn't talk to you anymore. Is it because of income?
No, it's because of politics.
Exactly.
And
for a lot of people, religion and politics, it's the same thing. If you disagree with them, they can't handle that.
I don't really understand why anyone else would care what your political position is. I'm not you. Even though we're from the same family, I'm not you. We've had different lives. If you want to be way far left, good for you. You want to be way far right, good for you.
Yeah.
I think both of those, when you go too far left and too far right, it's all just anger and being mean to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fawn.
Like Fawn. Got to be mean to Fawn.
Anger.
Fawn is a political extremist.
She's a political extremist.
You need to stop being a political extremist, Fawn.
What is that?
I didn't even know which party was which until I was like in my early 20s.
Of course, because mom and I didn't shove it down.
No, you never talked about politics.
Still never remember which one's the donkey and which one's the elephant.
The elephant is the Republican.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And I know that. The reason I know that is because one day we were out to dinner with the Gerards, and I played a crane game. And I got an elephant figure that had like one of those Uncle Sam hats on. And to me, it was just like, funny 4th of July elephant.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought it back to the table. And I remember Alex said, you got a Republican elephant. Not you. The other Alex. Yeah. He said, you got a Republican elephant. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Great.
And yeah, apparently it was like the Republican symbol that I didn't even know. And I had to have been in my mid to late teens by that point.
Yeah. We
just never.
No.
I've been told so many times, but just don't care. So my brain is like, don't need this information.
You've been told what so many times?
Like which one's the elephant, which one's the donkey.
I mean, it only really matters for like old people making political cartoons at this point.
Yeah,
So
true. That's true.
no one under the age of 40 probably could give less of a crap.
I'm under 40.
I am barely.
All right, I know we got to get out early, so we'll take a break here, come back, and I do want to ask you both a question about why people get so locked into politics. It makes no sense to me. It's time for Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities. Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities are a place where your loved one will live with pride and dignity. If you care deeply about someone in your life, Wellshire is a place I highly recommend. Wellshire is a memory care focused facility that has a full nursing team, always staffed within the building 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They have never used or relied on any staffing agencies. Wellshire Medina is now accepting elderly waivers after 12 months of private pay. I know them personally, and they are a family-owned local company, conveniently located right in Medina and Bloomington. They are the best staffed memory care facility in the state. Wellshire has a robust community with activities 7 days a week. If your loved one is in need of a memory care facility, please get in touch with my friends. And again, they are my friends. I've known them for two generations, as a matter of fact. Set up a tour. Learn more at wellshiremn.com. That's WEALSHIREMN.com. This year, the magic is calling you like never before at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. I go every year and I love it. It's wonderful. It's what I love is you got the State Fair, you got the Renaissance Fair, you got all this great stuff going on.
Renaissance Festival.
Well, it says fair right on top, but they printed it.
I've always called it the Ren Fair, and it is.
It's Ren Fest.
It's both. It's Ren Fest or Ren Fair.
Yeah.
Never heard anyone call it
I don't know. I must have heard it somewhere because that's what I've always called it.
Made up brain.
16 stages filled with sword fighting, fire breathing. Hey, that'd be good for you two. You could do a sword fight.
Right.
Fire breathing, music, magic, juggling, and more, and a lot more, as a matter of fact. Delicious food and drink. Fit for a Viking, like the hearty turkey. The turkey legs at the Renaissance Fest are unbelievable.
Ever since I started going, that's the thing I cared most about.
That's
was the
exactly
turkey
right.
leg.
Craft your own magic at the Wicked Wand Workshop and race for glory at the Ninja Warrior Challenge. Don't miss the live armored jousting, and the marketplace is a shopper's dream. There's something for everyone in the Minnesota Renaissance Festival's magical village. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival weekends August 16th. God, isn't that today? It's August 16th.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, it's Saturday. That makes sense. Yes, absolutely. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival weekends August 16th through September 28th. Don't miss the adventure. Get your tickets at renaissancefest.com. Wonderful.
Is it on volume now?
Yep. It's not as face blasty.
It's wonderful.
Face blast.
Look at that. We'll wrap it up just in time. And what's great about this is the whole time they're delivering furniture and all the rest of it, Andy has another podcast that he's on. So that'll be interesting to see if
I sure do.
they're making any note. How long is that podcast?
About an hour usually.
Yeah, about that'll
For those who
work
don't
out.
know, it's the What's the Point podcast. Why not go to, what the hell are they called? FaceItFoundation.org
Mhm.
and check out the What's the Point podcast.
It's a good idea. They're very nice people.
We've recorded several. I've put out, I don't know, like 3 or 4 at this point. We do once every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So the ones we put out are usually like a month-ish behind. We like to have some in the hopper, but
In the hopper. We almost need
Hopper.
fawn hopper.
Fawn's in a hopper.
Yep. Fern, Agnes, or fawn. Those were your potential names.
Fern and Fawn.
We have to remember to mention that we're going to be at the State Fair next Saturday.
Yeah, we still have really not announced
That's
that.
next Saturday, right?
Next
A
Saturday
week
from
tomorrow.
10:15 to 11:15.
Yes. 10:15 to 11:15 on the 23rd.
At Dan Patch something.
And I'm Dan Patch Arena, right?
No,
Park?
Dan Patch
Dan Patch Zone.
Park.
And Patch Park.
Yes.
I'm going to be bringing mugs to give away.
Yes, that's fun doing hand signals on.
You will not be there, Fawn, sir.
I'm
Fawn's
not
out
going
of
to have Melissa bring the kids.
Fawn's
No.
out.
It's-
Dan could bring the kids, but we don't want people knowing what they look like, so
Well,
they
yeah,
won't be there.
that,
Good.
Dan, I think, is coming, but Fawn.
Oh, and also we have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yeah, that's
so
like the terrible age to
horrible
go to the
time to
fair.
go to the state fair.
Especially if you're not people that generally love the fair anyway. Like
That's true. I'm not like
lo-
itching to go.
I love the state fair deeply.
State Fair, funny.
And so we brought our kids every year of their lives. But I'm a state fair person. I worked at the state fair, so I could go every day.
Yeah.
It was literally the worst job of my life. So
Really?
I remember I was a
Yes.
hawker for Tino's Pizza on a Stick
yes,
Oh yeah.
for
We always get that
a
every
day
year.
or two.
I worked for the fair though.
Yes.
I was
Like
an
parking
employee
and all
of this Minnesota State Fair. I was a
Right.
ticket taker, and it was a
Technically,
horrible
weren't you
job.
like the employee of whoever owned the gate or whatever weird thing?
I
they
got
have?
paid by the Minnesota State Fair.
Oh,
Yep. There was like, he was a gate manager. My friend's dad was a gate manager. And that was like who did that and was responsible for hiring people and all
but
that
you don't
stuff
actually
every
own
summer.
the gate. Like,
No,
literally.
you do
'Cause
not
Mom
own the
always
gate.
said something about like you can buy the gates or something and get the.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
think it's real.
I have no idea.
Maybe.
But he just managed it, and I worked there, and it was absolutely horrendous. You could not sit. It was 10,000 degrees or pouring rain. You got 1 30-minute lunch break, and you had to be there from like 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. And like, it was just awful.
I hate that. That sounds horrible.
Well, we should
It
probably wrap it up because that truck's going to get here and your car's in the way.
I was gonna say, Andy and my cars are
Oh,
both
both
in
of
the
them?
way. I can move your car, Andy, if you
My
want.
car's in between the garages, so shouldn't
Well,
it be
that's
fine?
that.
The big
The moving truck
though,
needs
that's a
to
big
get into
different
that
deal.
area.
Oh,
All
I'll have
right.
to move you onto the street.
very well.
Very well.
What else? You got 2 more days to comment on our X post, Tom Bernard Show,
Oh, for Jax.
for the Jack's Cafe
Wonderful.
giveaway. So comment on that. I will do the drawing on Sunday, and then I'll announce it on Monday, and then at that point I will put up a new one because it's every other week. What else? Anything in particular?
No, I think just taking pictures of me actually doing physical work, moving, although I'm not going to help move the furniture, so never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what physical work will you be doing?
It's not going to happen.
Boxes,
I lifted
unloading
weights
boxes.
earlier today, so I did my physical work.
Unloading boxes is physical work.
I've already
Let me
got
tell you.
about 4 miles in this morning, so that's good.
4 miles in. Did you
4
walk
miles
here?
for funny. What?
Did you walk here?
I could have walked here. I've
you
walked
could've
here
walked.
before. I know
could've
that.
That's a lot more than 4 miles, I think.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, not
It's a
at all.
9-minute drive.
Yeah, it's not bad at
So
all.
I'd say it's probably around 3-4 miles.
All right, the things are coming
Oh.
together. Like I said, it's really going to be nice once this place is settled and we got everything up and the projectors up. And so, thank you for your patience as we just kind of assemble the thing on the go.
Joe wants to know if prior winners can win again. I would say probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want like the freak accident to happen and one person wins like half the results or whatever.
Because
So
that could happen.
prior
Could
winners, I would say
You're out of
no.
luck.
Don't bother trying.
Don't even.
Although you
Look
can
at it.
comment because it'll increase the engagement. We love engagement.
Engagement.
just won't win is
All right, we will talk to you on Monday.
Bye.
Every time I hear the same, reminds me how you talk in my door.